Okay.
Hello and welcome to MCC UK.
Hello and welcome. Yeah, there's only two of us this week, isn't there?
Yeah, there's just me and you at the moment.
Aye, me and they. Yeah.
Yorkshire Takeover.
The Yorkshire Takeover. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got no Geordie tonight because he's on holiday and Horlixs is otherwise engaged. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's
just
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So we didn't get a chance to sort out what I was going to do with the chat and everything, but we'll do it between us. It's not a problem. So,
yeah, that's fine.
And then we'll go cameras down in a bit, eh?
Yeah. The only first chat I've got is Mark's Hobbies, who says hi one and all. So hi, Mark's Hobbies.
Hi, Mark.
That's it so far.
All right. So, jolly good. All right. So let's go cameras down then, shall we? I found my camera this time. I had trouble with my camera before I came on stream. Anyway.
Right. Take your time.
Yeah, she's on. She's on. Right. Okay. Well,
I'll go first.
Go on then.
So I'll do the camera controls tonight as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to be working on the Voyager again because I want to get it done as well. But I did get a gift today off the guy I'm doing all the models for, and he sent me an electric screwdriver set.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's superb.
As a gift.
Brilliant.
So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be hard-pressed to find drill bits in the future.
No, look at them. Fantastic.
But yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So, thank you, Paul. Much appreciated. So,
Brilliant.
yeah, I'm working on Voyager tonight and seeing how far I get tonight. So, that is me. So, I'll come over to you, Dave. There we go.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be working on this darn thing here. So this is the 112 scale Routemaster that I'm converting into an open top bus. It was Jason's bus and it was called Winnie, and it'll still be called Winnie, but it's going to be a special open topper bus now. So when I get it finished. So unfortunately, Winnie wasn't put together right. Some of the screws have come really loose, so I'm going to have to go right throughout everything and try and tighten everything up. But before that, I have to split everything down, or a lot of things down, and then go back and tighten things up. So I know that sounds a bit Irish, but unfortunately, that's what it's got to be done. So these models are notoriously difficult to put together if you don't tighten all the screws to within an inch of their life. So anyway, I'm going to be putting measuring bits of wood for the side. I'm going to be sorting out the sides here for the back, and then just taping up around here so I can then put some filler on here and what have you, so I can then tidy this back end up, and I can make up this back end what it should be. It should be something like this bit here on this model here. So the back end should look like something like that. At the minute, it's all jagged edges and goodness knows what, but it will be better it will be, the whole bus will look something like that on the top deck once it's done. So anyway, that's me.
Awesome. Okay. Just one more bit of chat from Mark's Hobbies. Says, great video today, Mark. It was enjoyable to watch. Thank you. Yeah, I finally finished the Enterprise D.
Ah, right. Oh, jolly good.
Just got to move it downstairs next, and yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to be having a look at that because I've been a bit busy today doing 2 or 3 different things, and I've not had a chance to actually look at YouTube much. So
that's what evenings are for, Dave.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, especially with the lighter nights at the moment, you know.
Yeah. Well, one of my problems is at the moment is that I'm having a job to keep up with the grass and everything.
Yeah.
So and then it'll go and rain or something, and then I'll have to wait another day from the grass, you know, for it to dry out.
Thing about it is, where you are, you know, the lighter nights is when you get things done.
Yeah, that's it.
During the winter, it's just pitch black.
Yeah, certainly is. Certainly is out here.
We've got Ron in who says, hi, Mark, Dave, and all in chat. Good evening, Ron. Welcome.
Hi, Ron. Nice to have you on board, Ron. Now then, that'll roughly fit in there, and that'll roughly fit in there. I will need to know where this wood comes to.
Oh, and we've got Tim Dawes in who says, evening all. Good evening, Tim. Welcome.
Hi, Tim. Now then, another bit of roof. No, don't think there was. Not for that bit. No, so we have to make that up with shaping it round, I think. Each side to there. Yeah. That can be a bit shorter each side then.
Mark's Hobbies says hello to Ron, and he also says hello to Tim.
Right, so I'm giving away some of my trade secrets here now then. So I'm just sticking some bits together on this back end and pushing them in place and just giving a rough idea of where things are going to go to make this back end, of course.
Is that plasticard?
No, this is balsa wood
Right.
each side. So, and it's got part of the framework underneath that tape, and the plastic card will come over there and be glued in place, and then the wood will go along the sides like that, but they need measuring and cutting as to where they want to be. Which side? Yeah. Just check that it's the same. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is the same. Right. So if that goes to there, it can be glued down there. That needs just a bit of filler on that side. And that'll just want to come across there to make it a square. Okay. So I think what we'll do is.
Okay, so Tim says hello to Mark, And Ron says, Mark, I've almost done with your Queen's Guard, just doing the final touches. Thank you, Ron. I did see the pictures earlier. It's looking amazing.
Like that.
My problem is, if they're on the PPM group, I can't like them until Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
Because I'm having to do the gallery.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, come on, get over there. So that's going to be the shape of it. Right. It wants to be cut back a bit there. Which it will be. Okay. Right. Well, let's see if we can put these in now and see if we can get these marked off and cut.
Right. I need some heat shrink.
So I went to a little show at the weekend, well, a big show at the weekend. So I went to the Hull East Coast Run, Hull to Bridlington, and I went in Matilda, and I did not win any prizes, which I wasn't expecting anyway. So, which is fine. Don't go out to shows to win prizes. I got to enjoy myself. Anyway, I saw a good friend of mine there. So, and the Hull East Yorkshire bus 747 was there. The AEC Bridge Master.
Hang on, Dave.
Pardon?
Hang on. There we go.
No, not that one.
That's the only one you shared.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was an East Yorkshire bus in the background there. Yeah. So, another restored one. Another one that's been restored and re-restored over the years was that one. So, but yeah, that was a picture I took from inside Matilda. So, I was just at East Park in Hull, and it was quite an exhilarating ride. So we, just me and the dog went, of course. And
then we've got Costadel Skegness.
Oh yeah, Costadel Skegness with Geordie Dave and Danno. Yes.
There you go.
Skeg Vegas.
Bit of fun.
Skeg Vegas. Yeah. Skeg Vegas. Let's see if we can just fit that one in there. Yeah. There's a temporary measure. So yeah, the owner of 747, the East Yorkshire double-decker bus, the AEC Bridge Master, actually said to me, he said, you do realise it's your fault that I became a bus owner? So I said, no. I said, where's that? So he said, well, he said, can you remember back to 1995? He said, you gave me a drive of your open top Bridge Master. So I said, NJB 995. So he said, yeah, that's the one. He said, well, from that drive around Sandtoft Trolleybus Museum, he said, I said to myself I was going to buy myself a bus. And he did. He's bought 2. In fact, he bought 3. And he's had East Yorkshire 747, 3747 RH restored beautifully by Ashley Blackman and The Revivist, and it is absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful, in the national dark blue livery of East Yorkshire. So it looks beautiful. So and me and a friend actually saved that bus from scrap. So we are sorting a scrapyard, and I said to my friend, I said, look, I said, this bus is going for scrap. I said, do you want it? I said, if not, I said, it's going to be cut up and the engine's going to go in a Chinese junk. And I said, it's going to be scrapped. He said, oh no, he said, we can't allow that. He says, yeah, he said, I'll send some money across. He says, yeah, you know, get it. And then he says, I'll then the trouble is it'll be somewhere difficult to put it somewhere. So I said, well, it could actually go in my drive for a little while. So it spent a little while in my drive. This double-decker bus. So yeah, it was rather nice seeing it all nicely restored. It was nicely restored last year. I didn't get a chance to see it properly, so it was really nice to get to see it up close and personal. I didn't take any photographs because there's loads and loads of photographs of it around. Including my friend was there who stumped the money up to save it. He was there and he took some more photographs of it as well. So
bet when you were doing all this, Dave, your neighbours were like, what's going to be on Dave's drive this week?
yeah, there was all right about it. Yeah, so my neighbour did similar to what Lee's doing now. He sold tractors, and so quite often there was a tractor on his drive. So or something, you know, he used to bring home a 4x4 on a trailer with a tractor on or something, or a tractor, and he'll be delivering it the next day or something, you know. So all I've got to do is be marked which one's which. So that is offside. That was inside.
And Matt's Hobbies says, put your thumbs up, guys. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Thank you. So we're just having a go at sorting this out. I'll work on the chassis in a bit. So not an awful lot more I can do right now to this. I could stick this bit of wood in, but I have marked which side they go, so it doesn't matter. But I was thinking about working on the back end more on a different day, and that's because I need to get some plastic card in there and shape it and sand it all down and what have you. Get some glue in there, glue these bits in, and it'll be some really good strong glue that I'm using. So and same with these bits as well. I'll be gluing them side rails in, and then we can sand it a little bit. Thinking about it, I wonder if it's probably better that I sand it, just that beveled edge. Sand it off the model, maybe. Yeah, difficult to know exactly what to do.
Some of the best ideas I have come to me at midnight. The problem is in the morning I can't remember them anymore.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I do have a pen and a pad at the side of the bed, so if I do think of anything, I'll jot it down. Or if I have a dream or something, I'll jot that down and look in the morning and think, what on earth was that about? Yeah, I've done that before today. Yeah, that is down there. Because we can't take that off there. So.
Before I got married and I lived on my own, I used to have these wild ideas at stupid times, and then I'd start them, go to bed, wake up in the morning and go, why the heck did I start doing that?
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel.
My problem at the moment is medication I'm on. About an hour after I take my last lot, I kind of get forgetful.
Yeah.
And I end up ordering things.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that.
Yeah, I order stuff and then it's like, did I really order that?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you get confused because I ordered a cross, a crucifix.
Yeah.
And 2 came. So I had to go back into the order, and I went back and had a look at the order, and it said, oh, you buy one, you get one free. I thought, oh, that's all right. Anyway, then another 2 arrived. And I thought, now, hang on a minute, I haven't ordered 4. So I went back through my orders and everything. I couldn't find it. And it's been a mistake.
Oh. We've got Kev the Nexus. He says, sorry about tonight. Totally forgot. It's fine, Kev. Don't worry.
It's all right, Kev. You're all right. No worries.
We've got Athelino says, evening, Dave and Mark. I'm in absolute agony tonight, so we'll be limited in the chat. Will you take care, Athel?
Take care now, Athel. Yeah, don't I hope you get better soon, mate.
Yeah. Kev says, Mark, have you seen Corgia doing a Voyager ship? Yes, I have seen. Yeah. And then Kev says, hi to you, Dave. And Mark Hobbies says hello to Kev.
Hi,
yes,
Kev.
I'm very tempted.
Is it a complete model or is it a kit?
It's a complete model, die cast.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember Stephen Owen saying to me a famous saying that, you know, if you're not careful, the models take over, and they do. They do. I've got loads of them everywhere. It's like, oh, I really shouldn't have bought that. I really shouldn't have got that. They do take over a bit sometimes.
Yeah, but for me, being a Libra, I question everything I'm about to buy.
Yeah.
Or I'm convinced myself, right, I need to get this because I need it for this. Yeah. Then I'll go into the shop, I'll pick it up and go, do I need it?
Yeah.
And then sit there, have a mental fight with my brain for 5 minutes and never end up getting it.
Yeah.
Then I get home and I think, damn it, I really should have bought that thing.
Yeah.
It's a constant thing.
Yeah, I'm a bit sort of similar myself with that. So stick that on with a bit of tape.
Mark's Hobby says hello to Athel. Athel says, got my wheelchair delivered by DPD. Well, at least you got it, Athel.
Oh, right.
Mark's Hobby says, hello, Athel. Kev says it's going to be about the same size as the XL from Fan Home, but he's going to have movable engines. Yes. Looks awesome. And Athel says hi to Mark's Hobbies.
Got tape on there. I know where that's going. I can put that away for a bit then, and nothing will move. I can work on the chassis. Yeah. So it's got them bits there. They're taped on. They're taped on, so they won't come off. Yeah. A little bit of tape on them, a couple of wires there. They don't go anywhere. Okay. Don't want straggly wires everywhere, do we? Can come out on there. I can stay in there, stay for the top deck. Don't know what that lump of wood is there. Oh, we'll keep it in there.
And we've got Dale Mackin who says, evening, everyone. And
Hi, Dale.
We've got Paul in, a guy from the 60s, that says, hi, guys. Hope you're both well. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul. Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. So, not so bad, mate. How was you? So all I'm doing with this is just fastening it all up, a bit of tape to stop anything falling off. I've cut these wooden side rails to fit, just so I've taped them on. Just making sure that there's nothing that's going to fall off it while I'm doing other things. Because what it needs is this top fabricating just over here. A little bit of fabrication with some plasticard and some balsa, and then some proper glue, and then it'll want sanding and repainting. So, but I'll have to mask off all this area to sand it and repaint it once all the filler gets in and everything. So, but my idea is just make sure that all them bits are all together. And then I can start working on the chassis and other bits. I don't want anything to come apart off it. So, but you get the idea of what it's going to look like, I suppose, the open top bit. You know, it's coming along nicely as the open top bit, I think. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So, that's like a sub-assembly, I suppose. Oh, that can go over there. Nice and safe. Right.
Max Hobby says, hello, Dale. Paul says, my cockatiels are going to be parents. Dirty sods have been at behind my back, laughing out loud.
Really?
And Dale says, hi to Mark's Hobbies.
Is that... Well, don't forget the eggs have got to be fertile first. So, yeah. But yeah, wow. Do I really need to glue all that in? I don't think so. Let's take that out. All I need is something across the back there for now. Just to wad them out the way. Just to hold them out the way. Maybe a bit more than the other tape. Right. Okay.
Right.
Oh, right. So, yeah. Okay.
I need to plug hot glue gun in. Let that warm up.
Right. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. That's not concerning, but the cam's concerning. Oh dear.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Maybe it is concerning. Yeah.
Hang on. Put movement on that.
Yeah. And that's got the bar across as well, so yeah.
Yeah, that's going to need some tightening.
Yeah. Yeah, that's concerning. Oh. Yeah. As well. Nothing holding that one. Yeah. Right. Okay. It's one of the things that they do come loose. But
That's why these things are not toys.
no, absolutely. Yeah, so one missing there, two missing there, three in actual fact. Okay. Two under there. Yeah. That's in, that's in, that's in. So. Yeah. Right, so yeah, I'll do that bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, well, there's only one way. I'll try and get these
Take
off
it
there.
apart.
Yeah. So some of it's just got to come apart to get back to a bit of basics.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right, okay. Right. Okay. Not to worry. To worry not. He says. Let's put that on that in the end. I'll pick up the washer. Okay. Just put that in there. So we don't lose it. The cap and that together. And we'll go for the back ones. The wheels are very heavy on these as well. And the wheels are quite a problem sometimes. Because they are very heavy, the wheels. Oh, yeah, it's coming out. I just need to get it to components so I can screw it up tightly. Might have to replace some of the screws, but it won't be to the screwdriver. That's better. Yeah. Take that out on there. No. No washer in there. No. Right. Let's put that on there. Back up there. Screw in. Wheels. This side. All right. Steady, Eddie. There we go. That one. Oh gosh, yeah. I might have to do something with that. Okay. No worries. Oops. Let's just go on. There we are.
Okay, Mark Tobby says I'm off, guys. All right, Mark Tobby, thank you for coming by.
Okay, take care now, Mark. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. Yeah. Okay, so back on. I used the wrong screwdriver.
Oh.
I'll have to look in my spares box and see what I've got and what I haven't got. Okay. That did have a washer in it. Out. Actually, if the washer was in there, it would stay on there, wouldn't it? Oh, sugar and spice and all things nice.
Right.
Yeah, of course it will. So that looks like it has a washer in. It did have a washer in, yeah. Plonk it. And that's the wheels. We'll put that one onto the side. To be careful with this cab now. That's got to come off. That's the cab. Oh. On there. Brake disc. Brake disc.
Right, the warp nacelles are done. Need to piece them together. So what am I working on next? See.
It's all right.
That means I've got to work on the PDF.
Oh.
Okay. Lighting, there we go.
Oh, what's that just dropped out? Okay, just go. Yeah. Okay, I know where that's from. Okay. Butcher's under there, shall we? Okay. Okay. Right. Oh gosh, that's all else as well. Okay.
Right.
Not to worry not, eh? Worry. Okay. Okay, right. Spin over. Yeah. Okay, so it's beginning to look a bit like Aldenham now, where they take all buses apart and things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That one there. Can I set that pipe out? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we're on the steering box, I think. I'll be that one.
That.
Okay. Yeah.
That and that.
It's coming out. Yeah. I'll do in a minute. Better tell the screwdriver. There we are. Let's help with that one. Yeah. Just put it loose because I need to do the wires.
Oh. We've got Brooke Bondin who says, hello, you two and all in chat. Sitting in what's left of the sunshine tonight at the seaside and enjoying this stream along with a whiskey and soda in a caravan for the week, and it's heaven. Cheers.
Oh, cheers, mate. A whiskey and, oh, yes.
Dave, don't get ideas.
No, I'm driving tomorrow. I've got to drive tomorrow, so I can't.
Stay away from the gin.
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from everything. Definitely stay away from the gin. Good God. Mother's ruined. Father's ruined as well. God. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Okay, we're nearly there with that. And you're up over this way. Gonna see. Oh, I need that undoing, don't I? Yeah. It's on there.
You know what they say, Dave? It'll look worse before it gets better.
Oh my God, yeah, it'll look a lot worse before it looks better. Actually, not much you can see because I'm busy taking bits off and moving things around and what have you. That pipe off there, really. You can maybe manipulate them on there. Yeah, we can. I don't need that one off. It's all right. Okay, so it should be steering box thing. Oh. Right. That one there. Hopefully that might stay in there now. Let's have a look. Right. Come on. There we are. Just need that off there. Might have to see if I can go through there. That's not tight anywhere. Okay.
Brookbond says it's only a whiskey miniature bottle. The missus would not let me have a big bottle. Hick hick.
Oh, there like that. Okay. Right, so
All right.
I think the engine's loose. Got a bit of headache. A lot of headache.
Okay, that makes sense-ish.
So bad that that one's real loose. Alright. It's alright, but there's that joint to go across there. Then there's black bars to do each side. Black bars each side. Oh dear me. Yeah, dear. Gosh. Let's just have a look at that. Oh dear me. Right, let's have a look. We'll go over there in a minute. Okay, okay, yeah. So, yeah, we can resurrect that bit there. Oh, steam box loose as well. Okay. Lights. Okay.
Brookbond says, Dave, how much do you charge for a Routemaster overhaul? Mine is well overdue for a service.
This is probably going to be the last one that I do, because goodness me, it does need an awful lot of doing to it. So, that's going to be a question, isn't it? So, yeah, interesting question, Brookbond. Really is, especially when you're doing stuff like this, trying to ascertain Some of it's not lining up. Oh, there we go, that smells. Yeah, probably the wrong screw in there. Yeah, wrong screw in there as well. They should be tight. Oh, that's one in there as well. Yeah. Oh, that smells. Come on. Put my screwdriver in there. Yeah. They are a devil of a job to line up. Anyway, yeah, steering wheel just tight. So that one's got the light lens out and the electric out. The light lens has got to go back in that one. Can't remember whether it needs grills filling in or not on this model. If it does, I might have to fill in the grills. All right. What I'll put bit of tape in the way. And unfortunately, that way is not going to work neither. That's been crimped. So
all the pictures I'm seeing, Dave, don't have the grills in them.
No. Side grills, side of the underneath the headlights.
Yeah, that's what I'm on about.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's just while I'm here, I can do that, you see. So
yeah, I'm just looking at photographs and doesn't look. No, none of them have side grills.
No. Okay. I thought it was a later edition. That it's an early Routemaster is the open top one, but it's a later front end. So that would make sense that it wouldn't have a grill. That way it's not going to work there because it's been pinched. Oh dear.
Oh, right. I knew what you were on about with the side grills, because I remember you saying you had to block them off on your East Yorkshire one.
Yeah, I've had to block them off on a few of them, especially the specialist ones, because there was modelled on later models. And these grills are for the early ones. There we go. That's why that wouldn't work. Because it's been shorting. What a bugger. Been shorting.
Why is that for?
It is for the headlights. And this one went to the side light.
Right. Oh, got new Fenris in who says, "Hey, Mark and Dave." Hi, Fenris.
Hi, Fenris. Yeah, it's been shorting as that, you can tell. So needs a bit of tape around it before it goes back on.
All right, going in. That might do.
I think what I might do is take all this lot off.
Might do for another. Okay.
And then just wrap it around there somewhere.
Yeah.
It's out the way of the grills, because the grills are going to be done. The bare grills. Oh yeah. Well, the side grills. That's plastic card I do it with. Just can't remember how I do it now. Can't remember how I do it. Yeah, got to take the grills off the back end of them. Put plastic card to the back end, draw around them from the other side, then cut them out, but cut them out slightly bigger so that you have to sand them to fit into these holes. Yeah, I remember. So I'll have the grills out.
Gonna need 3 reds.
There's one grill. Let's put that screw back for now. If I remember rightly, I put the grills in and put the masks in after they've been made. So it produces a flatter front rather than delved in front each side. Yeah. You lot didn't think there was all this to a rope master, did you? Making a one-off special. It's certainly challenging. Good. Just going to render this wing.
Probably going to be the length I need it for anyway. So.
Going off.
Okay.
So I'm going to go off. Oh, just shut that on that side. Right. That one there. Goes the other way around, but it doesn't matter. No. Someone's there in there. So it's got the grills out, Mark.
Oh.
So what I need to do is put some plastic card behind, draw around them.
Yes.
Cut them out. And file them to fit to go in their molds each side. So that's what they do. Then it just blanks them holes off each side. It makes it a series 2 rather than a series 1, if you like, or a more modern, up-to-date one, because there was modernized slightly. In fact, that wing can come off. Yeah, that's
2 seconds and I'll catch up with chat.
Okay. Oh, is that motorbikes going by? Yeah, motorbikes. Right. So I'm going to take them off. Like that. And then that's actually quite nice.
We've got Crafting Budgie Mama, Natasha, popping through to say hi and thumbs up done. Thank you, Natasha. Hello
Hi,
to you.
Natasha. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you ever so much.
Just me and Dave tonight.
Yeah. Just the 2 Yorkshire reprobates.
Yeah.
That's all we know. Yeah.
Yorkshire takeover.
Yeah.
In fact, have you noticed I'm in the west position, Dave, and you're in the east position?
Yeah. And that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good. That's geography correct.
Yeah.
Natasha says, I hope you're both well. Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you, Natasha. Yeah, not so bad, love. Not so bad. So, obviously been better, but I'm not so bad. Right. So, plastic card I need to find. That's upstairs somewhere.
Sorry, I've just remembered something. I had to do something. I was doing it quickly.
Uh-huh.
I needed to send Panzer the PPM link for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Natasha says, understandable, Dave.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. So, what a lot of people didn't know is that she was actually diagnosed a year last February, and she was given 3 to 6 months. So that actually gave us, I know it's a shock that, but it actually gave us time to talk over what she wanted me to do in my future and everything. So, and a lot of people don't get that time to talk. So I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, she's quite happy with what I'm doing. I know that for a fact because we obviously talked about it. And my lesson to everybody is, if you love somebody and you think that they're not going to be around for very long, talk to them and talk to them and talk to them and find out what they want, find out what they would like, find out what they would like for you to do if you're going to be the one that's left. So and once you've talked to them, obviously you know then how they feel about things, and you'll have just that little bit better feeling over what you're going to do in your future, especially if you've got their blessing.
Sometimes when I'm chatting to Julie, I'll come out with it, God, I miss Christine. Julie's like, what? She said, Christine would have sorted it or just said it as it is.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Where's that loose then?
Tasha says, I totally agree. Best way to do things, communication is key.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Me and Julie kind of discussed it, and we both agreed that we probably wouldn't get in a relationship with somebody else.
Yeah.
Because I said I won't. I said I'm, Julie's Julie, so
yeah.
But everybody's different, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
And Julie was like this. My grandma was like that. My grandma was very old school.
Yeah.
And she married one person, and she wasn't going to be with any other person.
Yeah.
And she got offered a few times. She used to go to this dancing club.
Yeah.
And she couldn't dance, but it was just something to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, she got offered to dance by a man, and she downright refused him. And one of the people that had been there for a while, it's like, well, I've never been offered a dance. Why did you refuse him? And she just simply said, I'm married to my husband, and even though he's not here, I'm staying true to him.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
my grandma did exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are buried together.
Yeah. Yeah, mine are buried together too.
Thing about it is, though, it makes me laugh. On the headstone, it's got my granddad's name at the top.
Yeah.
And when it was being laid, I was like, you do know she's not going to be happy with that. Her name was not at the top because she was the head of the family, as she used to call it.
Yeah.
Very strong-willed Yorkshire woman.
Yeah.
I mean, she was 7 years old when World War II broke out.
Ah, right. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So she used to tell us stories about going into the bomb shelters, and
Yeah.
they used to play games while they were in there.
Yeah.
And then a lot of these games, we used to then play them at Christmas.
Yeah.
But it was a way of passing the time, so they just used to play these games. And
no, that's exactly how they used to do, isn't it? They used to go into playing games and cards or anything, all sorts of things during the war.
So at Christmas time, we always used to go to my grandma's in the afternoon, and we'd play these games that she'd played. And yeah. Oh, we've got Dave Mac Builds in, who says, good evening, Mark and Sir Dave, and all in chat. Good evening, Dave Mac.
Hi, Dave Mac. Tighten it up down there. Just wondering where my new screwdriver is. Can be. I think I've got a new one somewhere.
A new wearer?
Yeah. I can't remember where I put it though. Just need something on a bit better on a couple of the screws. I bet I won't be able to find it now. I'll find it after the stream, you watch. I'll go straight to it after the stream, I reckon. It's in there. Oh, tweezers. Tweezers. No, I'll find it after the stream, I reckon.
Well, for our tea tonight, we had strawberries and cream.
Did you really?
Just strawberries and cream.
Oh, well, for my tea tonight, I had a salad, which was freshly bought today because I went shopping today. So I had a salad, and I'm going to have a little chocolate thing afterwards at some point. It's like a little chocolate mousse thing, I think it is.
It's nice. It's nice to be able to have something like that this year, because last year when I had my diabetes,
yeah,
I wasn't really allowed it.
Yeah.
But now I've lost all this weight.
Yeah.
Six stone of it.
Good God.
Yeah.
With you, weren't I?
Well, Julie, A joke me and Julie used to have when we first started going out, because I was thin then.
Yeah.
Was Julie would say would be able to wrap her entire arms around me. And then the other day, she actually was able to do it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's open that box. Sorry for the periods of inactivity, ladies and gentlemen, but looking for a screwdriver. What's in that bag there? That won't be it. What's that? Right. All right.
Right.
That's no good.
Got to cut all these up. I've got to wire strip them, and then I've got to tin them.
Right.
But oh well.
So I could guarantee that my other wearer must be upstairs. So I'm not going up there. Can't be bothered. Let's see what I've got in here. We have a screwdriver. Let's have a look. See what ends with nails. Maybe that one. Or maybe this one. But no. Thought it was a ratchet. No. What's it doing? All right. It's like that, is it? Okay. That's a bigger end than what we need, isn't it? That's no good. We need a smaller end. Okay. Ah, see. That and that. And then which was the smaller one? That one was it? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Right. I'm trying not to shove the screwdriver through my finger now. No, it's too big, is that one? Too small, rather.
Don't do that, Dave.
No.
You don't need an MCC UK accident board.
Oh, no. No, I don't. You're right there. Nice and tight now. Yeah. Got that one. That one. front as we mean to go on, shall we? Tighter than it was. Definitely. Yeah. That's not a screw that holds it down. No. That is.
Right, that's going to make it easier. Right, move them to one side. Move that to one side. Move them to one side. Up to there.
It's making me sweat. Flip her over on her back. Look. Can you see? Oh, you're right. I'm presuming that these are the right screws. Come on. That's tighter. Okay. Yeah. Bigger one. Oh gosh. Hold it steady. Right. Yeah. In each kingpin. So that way. Okay, yeah, so the halter pins. Right. I'm going to have to push that away, so golly handed down. That's better. The one's right there. And that one. Yep. It's less headache than what it had anyway. It still works, yeah. Get that a little bit back and weigh what? That could be the headache from coming downwards, yeah. It's not going to be them, is it? No. It's not there. No, they're alright. Doesn't matter about that one there. And that one. That one it does. Until that's not seated right. Okay. So that might cause a problem. Okay. See where we're going. bad. Okay. Done them two. Done them two. The little one should be okay. By the looks of it. Yeah. 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 Could I give it a headache just a little bit more? Just a little bit. A little bit more. A little bit better. Not a lot. Just a bit. Get right way onto it, look. Right. That's why. Needed some proper patches on it with it. Oh, such a difference. Well, this way. Such a big difference. This way. Right. Let's take the headache out of them. Brilliant. Who's tagged me in that? Okay. Okay. Just so you know, tag me in a post.
Ah.
Yeah. I've been tagged in a post with the open top bridge master that I used to have. I'm not doing that. They're alright that way. As well as that way, I think. They're not going to go that way. Chester's not going that way. No. Next to come across these ones there. I'm going to get a screwdriver in there. Yeah. And then down there. That's tight. And down there. And get to that one. Yeah, just. Right, so spin around again. One. Gosh, that's loose. Okay. And that one there. Come on. Let's tighten that one up for a minute. That's brilliant. Yeah. Yeah.
Just found a website I've been meaning to find for ages. It's a company that prints out the deck plans for the Titanic.
Oh, wow. Right, so.
Even though they're located in America, they ship worldwide, so.
Yeah. And them on top there, I think. Yep. Get my hand underneath there to give it some support.
They're located in Pittsfield, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, yeah. Yeah, what else? It could be. No, but 4 of them, wasn't it? Or 6. Right. Well, to there. I'll do that one there. I think I did. Yeah. And that one. Okay, those are them ones. And then we're all right. So to there. So. Okay. So we're looking at them. They will be blighters for the two, but we'll get on its side to do that, I think. Because
Oh, we've got Ed Hughes in who says, "Evening, Mark and Dave. Just dropped in to see what's going on. Mark, Enterprise looks great. Thank you. Good evening, Ed."
Hi, Ed.
Thank you. It's another one off my tick list. Problem is, I need to now tidy out the drawer that all the bits were stored in, and yeah. Totally worth it to have the model in the end, though.
Yeah. So now we need to be on its back again.
Ed says that bus doesn't look well.
I think, well.
Dave Builds says, "Evening, Ed."
It doesn't look well, but it will be well when I finish with it. Honestly.
By the time you've done with it, Dave, it'll look like $1 million.
Hopefully.
So just like we said before, it's going to look worse before it looks better.
Yeah, yeah. I've got the screws in there. All right. Right position, right position. Right position. Yeah, position is everything.
I was going to say with them bars on correctly.
I think so. They're just not tight. Very slack.
Ed says his buses usually do.
Yeah, they usually do. It's tighter. It's just I don't normally show what I do live on stream, of course, but with this one it's a bit of a show and tell, I suppose, really. I don't want to start another plastic model until I got this well on its way, like so. Leave that on there. On there. And then, oh, them little ones, aren't they? Yeah, I think the brows are on right. It's just they're not really tight. Okay, another. Yeah, one on there, maybe. It wears you out, doesn't it? It wears you out.
I know, I remember it. I remember tightening them, then a few days later tightening them again.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially the top frame.
Yeah. To there. So I need just the back end now. Sweating. Yeah, so I've got to find my plastic card.
I'm filling the vents. The grills.
Yeah. That'll be upstairs when that's so I won't be able to go tonight.
I'm surprised they originally put them grills on. Because
yeah,
a lot of
pictures didn't have them, did they?
No.
Yeah, so, and when you look at the pictures, a lot of the pictures don't have the round.
The AEC badge.
They don't have the triangle. They have the triangle one on. They don't have the round one on the front.
Yeah.
Which is another thing that this shouldn't have really. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. To reply to that one later on. Right. So I've got that one tightened, that tighter. That one that couldn't be tightened. That one's tightened. Let's tight. Let's tight. Let's it's that one and that one. Okay. And that one. Oh, come on. So for those of you who are watching, tomorrow and Thursday is two important days in the agricultural calendar, and that is the Lincolnshire Show. So at the Lincolnshire Showground in Lincoln, very close to Lincoln, very close to Scampton airfield. So it's where my son's going to be over the next couple of days. He's going to be exhibiting with the firm that he works for. They're going to be exhibiting tractors and combine harvesters and agricultural machinery. Nice. Yeah, nice and tight. And I think it's something like 147 years it's been going or something. So, yeah. If you live anywhere near Lincoln, pop over and have a look at Lincolnshire Agricultural Society Show. Especially if you want a brand new combine or a brand new tractor.
I bet they'll make a lot of their deals over the weekend.
Well. Yeah, they do pretty well. And they usually do pretty well on their stall as well. On their show, because there's a prize for the best stand and everything. So they usually do pretty well on that. They don't do Great Yorkshire Show, even though it's in their patch, you know, of Yorkshire, but they don't do Great Yorkshire Show. They just do the Lincoln, and I think they do then Driffield Show, agricultural show.
I've never been to the Great Yorkshire Show, but I have been to where it's held.
Yeah, Driffield, yeah. Harrogate.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah.
So I have been to the showground where it's held.
Yeah.
Because when we were in scouting, we had what we called Big Camp, and that's where the entire West Yorkshire region went on a massive camp together.
Oh, wow.
So they hired out the showground for the weekend.
Yeah. Okay. And that way. And that one. So if you are building one of these buses, get every screw in the chassis as tight as you can. Otherwise, it won't fit together right. That's not one left hand, that one left hand. Very movement on them. There's a little bit on that top one still, but bit there.
and it was quite funny because I was walking back to where our site was.
Yeah.
Somebody came up to me and says, I think one of your cubs is in Lost and Found. I'm like, what? Says, yeah, I think one of your cubs is in Lost and Found. I went, right, okay, I'll go and have a look. Turned out to be Oliver.
In Lost and Found.
Apparently the group he was with all went off to do something else, and yeah, he couldn't find his way back to the site.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And even though we told them, stick together, do not wander off.
Yeah.
Stick, if you're going out as a group, stick together.
Yeah. Very important, that.
But they didn't listen.
No.
What is going on?
That there. That one there, I think.
Somebody's messaging me, but I don't know who.
I had the same earlier, but it's all right now. So that's that. So, one mud guard.
Wait until I've done this last wire.
Yeah, I'm very nearly. Very nearly, I think.
Right.
That work. So then there. Seal tight there. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I'll tin all them tomorrow night.
And that one. 4 screws, I think. Or 6. Then.
But if you want to know what I've been doing, guys, I've just been doing wiring.
Screwing some screws. And then nice and tight. Okay. So it doesn't flex now. So that's good. It doesn't flex.
Well, that's good.
Goodness me.
That's an achievement.
Yeah.
Right, I'll come over to you, Dave, because there's no point showing what I'm doing, because all I've been doing is stripping wires and cutting wires, but we'll have a look at what you... Wow.
Okay, well, it's obviously down to its bare chassis, or more or less, but it doesn't move about now, so it's nice and solid. So it was loose right across there. It was loose down each side. All the engine was loose. That's all nice and tight. The front mud guards were loose. The rear mud guards were nice and tight. The rear suspension was loose. The what else was it? Oh, all the steering arms were all loose. All this chassis where it joins here was all loose. All the front kingpins and what have you, all they were all loose, but they're all nice and tight now. So front axle's nice and tight, engine's tight, radiator's tight, all that was loose. So progress. I know it's progress because I've split it all down, but now I can start building back up. So next week I'll have a good look at this chassis and see if anything wants replacing or if anything wants doing before I start building it back up. I'm not going to put the wheels and tires on yet because they don't help, especially when you're moving the chassis around. So they don't help. They obviously put strain on the front and the back and make it go like that when it's got heavy wheels on the back and the front. So I'm going to leave them off for the time being. I've got these cutouts to do, blanking off plates. So I've got them blanking off plates to do. So on both the front ends. So the grill in the centre, that wants to be open, but these grills here want to be filled in. So, and there is a light lens missing as well, which I have got somewhere. So light lens needs to go back in there, it needs taking apart and then putting the light lens back in. And once they're filled in, they can be obviously painted red, and you know, it's not so bad, I suppose. I don't think there's much in the way of scratches on there. It's not too bad, but anyway, it can be repainted red. When these grills can go back into the back of them as well. These grills are just little grills. They can go back in the back of here. It won't make any difference. It'll make the plastic cards stick better as well. So they've got to be blanked off. The cab's got to be looked at carefully because that's oh yeah, there's bits falling off it.
Oh.
So yeah, it's got to be looked at. It's very loose. Yeah, it's got a good rattle and everything. So it's got to be looked at carefully. Again, light lens has been pushed in. That's got to be filled in with plastic card where my finger is there. So the registration's got to be changed. The RM857's got to be changed. And yeah, there is a wire that's been shorting as well underneath here, and so I've got to tape that up properly. In fact, if I don't split them two wires, it's going to short again because it's just shorting on a black and a red wire together. So I'm going to have to tape them separately. Because it's been under here trapped on a bit of steel, and it's been shorting. All the steering box was loose, but it's all tightened up now. There is certain bits of it that are still loose, but they will tighten up once I get them all together. It's just a case of now working through bits that need work, putting them right, getting all the registration numbers right and everything, and then I can start and put it back together. But that will be after the bits are done here on the chassis. Going to go along all the chassis, see if it needs anything else. If it needs anything, I'll have a look through my spares box. But looking at it, I think it looks pretty solid and pretty all right. It'll be the other bits of bodywork that will be needed, which I'll find later on. Anyway, that's me.
Okay. Dave Builds says you're doing a great job there, Sir Dave.
Thank you, Dave. I mean, you see me screwing all these screws in tonight, and I've been using this big screwdriver because I want to get some purchase on the screws, you know, to get them nice and tight, because it was all slack. So anyway, I've got them all nice and tight now. So, and that's half the battle. If you can get the chassis tight, get them black bars tight down each side, it sort of keeps the model together. And then if you can leave the wheels and tires off until the, you know, a later date, so because obviously they're heavy and they're, you know, messing around with the chassis. So once you've got the body on, of course, it's a different matter. Once you've got the body on and the steel sides and everything, because that'll rigid it up a lot. So then you can put the wheels and tires on. But yeah, it looks a mess, and it's going to look worse before it gets better. But it's getting there. I'm quite happy.
Okay. Do you want to go cameras up then?
Well, God, is that the time?
Yep.
I never ever knew that. Well, hey, where's my camera gone? Oh, don't start playing up now, camera. Come on, camera. Webcam, and it wants to be on the integrity one. There we go. So Yeah, there's me. Yeah.
Good build session tonight.
Yeah, good build. Yeah, it was all right. But yeah, I've got a desk full of bits, but I have a box across there that I'm putting the bits in, and you know, obviously I'll be taking them out for next week, and I'll be doing bits and pieces on it if I've got the time. I'm going to be a bit busy this week, but I'll see if I can see what time I've got after tea and things like that for messing around with that.
Cool. Dave Build says, great stream, guys. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Ed Hughes says, time flies when you're having fun.
It certainly does, yeah. I didn't think we'd do 2 hours, but we have. So
yeah. Tomorrow night I'm live on Lindsay's channel hosting the PPM.
PPM, yeah.
Yeah. And then I forget who's live and who's not live.
You'll have to ask him tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll find out.
Yeah.
So, cracking stream.
Absolutely excellent.
Even though it's been a bit empty without Geordie.
Yeah. And the cuckoo.
Yeah. You see, we didn't have the cuckoo to tell us it was 8 o'clock.
No, we didn't, did we? No.
Or Willow wanting to go out to the toilet.
Yeah, no, he's quite happy where he is at the minute, so.
Yeah. Right, well, we'll call it a night there. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll be live tomorrow night at 7 PM on Lindsay's channel. And, yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.
Okay, so it's a good night from me.
We'll see you later, guys. Bye.
Take care now.